Hi everybody, welcome to West Virginia. My name is Cheryl and this is my channel, Tranquil Stitches. Today is Wednesday, September 9th, 2020, and this is my FlossTube episode number 107. I hope everybody's having a good day. Thank you so much for stopping by and visiting with me, spending a little time. I appreciate it. Welcome to all my new subscribers. So glad to have you aboard, and to all my returning subscribers, welcome back. Been very busy this week. Got a lot going on right now, and doing some deep cleaning and following the holiday grand plan, getting things ordered in line. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of hobby time too. I'm enjoying all my different hobbies and having a ball with them. I hope you're having fun with your hobbies, and I hope if you're working, your days are going quickly and your evenings are going slowly so you can enjoy yourself. That's what it's all about, right? We work to live. We don't live to work, right? I had to keep reminding myself the whole time I was in the workforce. So I have some stitching for you. I have some retail therapy. We have the drawings. We have some bingo. And let's get to it. I will wrap up August 1st. Since my last video was just for Sampler September, I have a little tiny bit of stitching to show you that I did at the last part of October. I didn't do much at all that week at all, but I did pick up Town of Halloween again, and this is from Primitive Hair from a Just Cross Stitch ornament magazine. And do you think I wrote that down? Y'all ought to know me by now. You ought to know I didn't. But I'll put it here, of course. And this is where it was when last you saw this one. And I had asked you about possibly changing this green out to purple, and the majority of you thought that would be a good idea, so I am going to look for the right purple. Since I'm doing Sampler September, I'm not going to be working on this one this month, so that'll give me a little time to figure out the right purple. But I agree with you all. I think purple would be a good option. I don't really want to put a bunch of colors on it because Izzy just had in mind just 2 colors, and I want to, keep it that way. So I think I'll try to find something that's not like neon purple, but will show up at the same time. So in this one, last part of August, 131 stitches, and I worked more on the little house there, the first house. So that's where it is now. And this is 30 count Kansas City blend from R&R. So this is the edge over here, and then there's 2 or 3 houses here that go up. So it's stitching up quickly. I'm pleased with it, the way it's going. So for August, I did 5,778 stitches, which averages out to 186 a day, which that's not too terribly bad at all. And I ended the month with a total of 51,126 in my Stitch My Hours. If you're not familiar with Stitch My Hours, what I'm doing is putting 1 stitch in for every hour I've been alive. And I went back to my birth date and did some math and figured it up and broke it down into decade. And right now I have 20,526 stitches in the 70s decade. I am up to July of 1972, and I had just turned 6 years old. So for the first 6 years of my life, I have a stitch in. And I began this journey on December 1st of last year. Not too bad. I would like to have been a lot farther along by this point in this year, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Sampler September is going really well. I worked on 3 projects, and I have 7 more to go, so I got some good progress in these though. The first one I worked on for my daily 30. I've not put the 30 minutes in yet today. It's been crazy around here. 651 stitches. And here's where it was when you saw it last week. Got a slub on there. It looks like it's been picked a little bit. And 651 stitches, and here is where it is now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now, the same color Raven that I'm using in Town of Halloween is used here for the letters. It's such a deep swampy green that it's black. You know, if you were to pull up a handful of seaweed and that black green, it's just that loveliness, loveliness. So it works really well with the greens in this chart. It calls for an NPI silk. I'm using the called for in the chart, but it calls for NPI for this green, and it's more prominent in other stems in the design. I chose a Vicki Clayton silk that I had that works well with it, so I am using silk for that part, but it's a Vicki Clayton hand-dyed fibers silk. That's such a fun project. I'm so glad I did it for my daily 30 because I get to touch it every day, and I'm gonna miss it when it's done. But I've got others. The second one I worked on was Silent Sampler by Rosewood Manor. And here's where this one was last week. In this one, I put 500 stitches even. I told you I wanted at least 500 stitches in each one this month, so that's my goal. This is a 32 count flax Belfast. Well, 32 count Belfast is redundant, but it's a flax. And 500 stitches, and here's where this one is now. Again, y'all, I'm using the called for in this too. It's just stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Ah, love it, love it. The last piece I worked on was Friends of the Meal by Chezzy and Me. I only had a little bit of the house done when I started this for Mania. Here's where it was. I'm stitching this one on a French Vanilla Swirl Belfast from Silk Weaver. 501 stitches in this one. And there's where it is. It calls for a specialty stitch for the roof, like it looks thatched, but I'm just stitching it. I wanted it solid instead of showing any fabric through it, so. And I think I'm using Black Crow on the roof, which is also a beautiful color. It's black and deep blue, and like kind of grayish deep blue. It's just beautiful. All right, that's my progress for this past week. 1,652 stitches. I'll take it, considering. So, good progress. I'll take it. I have a little bit of retail therapy to share with you. The first thing I got probably a couple weeks ago, I got my new Lady Dot finishing pack from Crazy Annie's on Facebook. And it's orange colored sky. This has fluff and doodads, 100% Moda cotton fabric, 100% cotton trim, ribbons, and fun finishing doodads. Orange colored sky. And I'm not going to be real detailed with this one, but it's got some really fun stuff in it. This counting pen is just, look how cute. Look how cute. Oh, so cute. Cute, cute. And so we have some, there's a little bat in there. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, a little bat. Some buttons. 3 orange Wonder Clips, which are always handy to have. The various trims, orange chenille and black and orange rickrack. And then it all pulls together with this beautiful motif fabric. It's a little oranger than it's showing. Probably there. You know, it's orange. It's orange. Love it, love it. That's my favorite surprise thing that comes in the mail every other month. I just love it. I ordered and received from Miss Leslie Hurley, Fat Cat Flossing, here on FlossTube. If you're not watching Leslie, you need to. She is wonderful. She and I have the same taste. We have a lot in common, and I really enjoy watching her channel and seeing her kitty cats and things that she shares. But she held up this fabric a couple weeks ago and said that she planned on making a bag with it. And I paused her video and messaged her immediately and said, could I reserve one of those bags? And she said sure, so she made me a bag with that fabric and sent it to me. So first of all, I'm going to show you the fabric. Isn't that pretty? Isn't it pretty? The colors are just that purple, and it's Halloween, but it's look. She did such an amazing job. She is an excellent seamstress. It's lined. You know, I've watched people open project bags, and almost every single time they go for the end that the zipper's not on. I don't know what that is. It's like FlossTube itchy nose. It's like it. But she lined it with this pretty green that matches. It's absolutely perfect. It's sturdy and heavy. Thank you, Leslie, if you're watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Over the moon. I also received some goodies from Fat Quarter Shop, and I want to share those with you. First, I got the new stitch cards. Look at those. Look how cute. I love the borders. How they match around all 4 of them. Too cute. There's Witch's Hat. October 31st. Jack-o'-lantern. And Black Cat. Love his little sunflower. It's so cute. So cute. Alright. This is set F in the series. I like how they're seasonal. They're all seasonal. Get this back in the bag, because if I don't, it's not going to make it back in there for a little while, and we can't have that. Come on. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Goodness gracious. The second part is the second part of the Prim Stitchers series. This one is Joy and Contentment. Isn't that pretty? I like that border too. Really pretty. And lastly, Sew by Row. Quilters, seamstresses, it's everything. Pin cushions, sewing machines, quilt blocks. irons. Look at those irons. How adorable. Spools of thread and fat quarters. Can you even... It's everything. Sew by row. Anyway, I will link Fat Quarter Shop below where you can purchase these beautiful charts and stitch them for yourself. Just amazing. The creativity just amazes me. It just never ends. It's like when you think when you think someone's done all they can do, then they just blow you away again. And that happens in so much of my life. It's not just, it's the creativity of human beings is just phenomenal to me. All right, I need to hear from Lori Bruland. Lori, you won this Sippin' and Stitchin', and I need to hear from you. Please send me an email. My email's below, and I will be happy to send this to you. Now, I have everything sent out except for one thing from my last drawing. So, if you're expecting something, you should have already gotten it, or you will be getting it within the next day or two. So, I'm almost caught up with all that. Thank you for your patience. And I'd like to say thank you to Kathy Osborne. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, drawing from last time. Let's pick some winners. Okay. We had Good Intentions by Kathy Barrick. And this one will go to Joanne P. Joanne P. You won Good Intentions. So, the next thing we have is the set of 4 Lizzie Kates. There's all 4 seasons here: spring, summer, autumn, and fall. I wish spring, summer, autumn, and winter. No, I wouldn't trade winter. I'd trade summer. Can we do 2 falls and no summer? I know some of you wouldn't like that, but 4 Lizzie Kates, and the winner of this one, this set, is Fran Cohen. Fran Cohen. And last but not least, we had Stacked Pumpkins. This one is by Lavender Wings. Cute. Look. That little cat face. Can you even with that cat? Look at him. This one goes to Monica Boudreau. Congratulations, Monica. And congratulations, Fran and Joanne. If you all will please just email me with your address, I will be happy to get these out to you right away. Well, as soon as I can. I loved how some of you all, a lot of you all worked in the names of the charts into a sentence. I have good intentions to stitch Lizzie Kate sitting by stacked pumpkins. It was hysterical. I enjoyed that so much. Thank you so much for the giggles. Some of your comments were so touching to me. Some of you just, you know, it's heartwarming to read your comments, and I just can't thank you enough. You brighten my day. I read every single comment. Every single comment. So thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Drawing for this week. Let's do the Fat Quarter Shop stuff. So if you are interested in the, oh goodness, in the stitch cards, which will be in the envelope, I promise. If you're interested in the stitch cards, let's see, let's do something different this time. No. It'll be too difficult. Let's just do stitch cards. Just say stitch cards. All right. The next one will be the Prim Stitcher. Now look at there. Look how easy that went. the Prim Stitch series number 2. If you're interested in this one, say Prim Stitch. So cute. And we'll do Sew by Row. So if you're interested in this one, say Sew by Row in your comment. Okay? And we'll give them away next week. And I have something to share with you next week that I'm excited about. So I'm going to shake this over here. We're going to play bingo. It gets so loud. Let's play some bingo. So if you are, first of all, I've gotten some questions about bingo. Okay, this round, when this round ends, we'll do another game. And until then, you can't join because the people in this round have already picked their number. Why do I keep saying numbers? Their words. So obviously, you know, you can't jump in at this point. But we will do another round when this one's over. And you have to match all 15 words. You choose 15 words out of the list that I give you, and the first one to match all 15 words will and call bingo wins. So that's how it works. So if you didn't get in this time, then I do invite you to get in the next game we will play once this one ends, okay? All right, let's see what we got this week. The first one is 24 jack-o'-lantern. 24 jack-o'-lantern. Got my summer clothes packed away. Number 28, 4 chilly nights ahead. I left out a few things in case, you know, we get some more hot days, but it's cooling off. Our mornings and evenings are chilly here already. So, and number 20, bale of hay. They're all red this week. 20, bale of hay. You see what I notice? Do you see what I notice? How my mind works? 28 chilly nights and 24 jack-o'-lantern. So good luck to all of you who are playing. I hope you got one or more of those this week. And that is all I have for you this week. My husband and I went magnet fishing. I have a video up on A Tranquil Life, which is linked below. It's my other hobby channel. I've been putting some more things up there, some different things. So I can just remind you that if you'd like to subscribe, you can use the playlist there. If you're not interested in the holiday grand plan, but you like the magnet fishing, you can just watch the magnet fishing videos. And I just wanted to let you know that in case you didn't know how the playlists work. I put each one into a category. Then you can watch everything in that category if you want. I appreciate all of you who have came over and subscribed. But about our magnet fishing yesterday, we had a wonderful time. And we knocked off one of my fall bucket list items. But we had something unfortunate happen. And I'll just leave it there, and I'm not going to give you a spoiler if you've not had a chance to watch it yet, but we had something unfortunate happen. So, you know, it's a learning thing. And I put up an unboxing of a diamond painting here on this channel on Tranquil Stitches. I know some of you didn't like that, and I'm sorry. But like I said, you can choose what you want to watch. You know, you don't have to watch anything. You don't have to watch everything I put up. But I am excited because after I made that video, my husband suggested that we work on that one together. I had said in the video that it came with 2 kits, and so 2 people could work on it, but it didn't dawn on me. That piece fits perfectly across our dining room table. We've made a weekly date with each other on Wednesday nights. After dinner, we are both going to work on that. He's going to start on the water on the bottom part, and I'm going to start on the sky on the top part across from each other. And we're going to have a glass of wine, and we are both going to sit there and diamond paint for a little while with each other. And that piece we will do together. And I am extremely excited about that suggestion. I love it. I was just over the moon when he suggested it, so that's what we plan to do. We're going to start tonight. I can't wait. I've got to get the drills in boxes and get them ready. But it's going to be a lot of fun working on that with him. As far as other plans for this week, I still have some things to do. As far as the plan goes, I have intentions of getting a lot more stitching in this week. Good intentions, right? That's about it right now. We had to put a new water heater in. I don't know if I told you that. It's always something. All right, until I see you again, I hope you have a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend. I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day, and happy stitching.